guys, and welcome to another video. So today I have a palette here which I'm very excited to use, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. What look I'm gonna create. So I have this palette here by Barry M. This is called the Treasure Chest palette, I guess. And it has baked matte and metallic eyeshadows. Now these eyeshadows here caught my eye ridiculously. Let me just open it up and give you a close-up of it because they're beautiful. They are so gorgeous. So you have a bottom row here, just mattes, and the other two rows up here are baked metallic eyeshadows. Now I am a sucker for this colour right here. I'm a sucker for iridescent colours like purples, so like almost duochrome shadows, because I love colours when they look different in a different light. It's like, especially in the summer, it's the best time to wear shimmers and glitter, because you walk out in the sun and your eyes are going to be like out there glowing, poppy, and everyone's going to be thinking, wow, money, bling bling, gems, you know, it looks great. So it's a perfect time to sport these colours. Now as soon as I saw this, I was like, why does that look so familiar? And I don't know what it was. It might be the shape, the size, I don't know what it is. I don't think it's the colours, but it's definitely the shape and the size. But immediately I thought of Huda Beauty. Now it probably has absolutely, I don't even think there's a correlation yet, but I think this palette is gorgeous. Now when I first picked this up, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I don't care how much it is. Probably like what, £8.99, £9, £10. And then Hong, my best friend who works with me, she was like, yeah, I already checked, it's like £13. I said, okay, £13. I put it back down. I put the palette back down. I said, no thanks. But then at the end of the day, at the end of my shift, I was like, do you know what, let me buy it. This is a cute palette. Money comes back at the end of the day, so that £13, it don't matter, it's going to be back in my bank account sooner or later. So I was like, do you know what, let me buy it, let me create a look. It's gorgeous, and I want to see how pigmented this palette is, because you know what, I love Barry M palettes. I've got their 3 palettes right here. I got Meteor Storm, In the Buff, and Fall in Love. These are amazing palettes in my opinion. So they make great palettes, and I do love their products. Again, I've got their liquid chrome. The one thing that I didn't like, probably, that I bought recently was their foundation sticks. That was trash, sorry. But, you know, it is what it is, each to their own. Anyway, so yeah, that was $12.99, and I have just done a review, or I'm in the midst of doing a review on their new Unicorn Beauty Elixir drops. I'm wearing that right now. You get to see my thoughts and feelings on it in the other video, which will probably be out before this one. So yeah, I did a little Barry M haul, and I got the Treasure Chest and the Beauty Elixir. Anyways, I'm going to create a look with this. I just wanted to see how pigmented everything was, and I'm really like, I want to use this colour so bad, but I'm trying to figure out what look should I go for today. I might have to go for a purple look, because this looks almost shimmery. This one has shimmer in it here in the corner, even though it's like a pearl. These don't have any shimmers or a kind of iridescent look, but though this one here, it's kind of iridescent. These colours are bloody gorgeous. I can't wait to try them out. Let me just swatch one colour just to see if it's a shimmer or not, because I'm thinking I'm going to go for a purple look. So I'm going to swatch this colour in the corner, which is number 13. Oh, or number 18, sorry. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on the back it's counted as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sorry, and on the back it says featuring 18 stunning matte and metallic baked eyeshadows in intensely rich and silky pigments. Apply them dry or with a wet brush to intensify the colour. Okay, so 1 to 6, 12, oh sorry, 7 to 12, and 13 to 18. So that's how it is. So I guess I'll call them by their numbers. So I'm going to just get on my finger number 18 just to see if it's a, oh, it's really buttery. Woo! Yeah, okay. Jeez Louises. This is basically metallic. This is, I wouldn't call this a matte, so, but I can use that. Jesus, that's pigmented. Whoa, Your girl loves some pigmentation. My name is Caroline Pigmentation. That's my middle name. Pigmentation Mystee. Oh Lord. Okay, I'm gonna go for a purple look today. Alright, I'm gonna start off with the colour here, which I believe is called 15. So I'm gonna take that. This is gonna be my starting colour. I wanna just try this out first. This one. My eyes are already primed and everything. There is a lot of fallout though when you tap onto it. Just so you know, it does crumble quite a bit. There is a lot of fallout and it is making quite a dent, even with a couple taps. So maybe I think this is one of the palettes that actually, you know, shed. I forgot the word, but you know, shed pigment. Alright, I'm gonna take number 16, which is this one here, which is like a deep purple on a fluffy brush. I'm just gonna pack some of that. I think it might be certain colours that really, you know, drop a lot of pigment. So I'm going to take this colour and I'm going to start to pack it on my eyes. And I'm just going to buff whatever I have left on my brush. I'm going to buff that out. With this colour in particular, just by tapping it once, there is already a lot of fallout, which is a bit unusual because I don't usually experience things like that. It's just giving me flashbacks to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture issue. It's just ringing bells like that. I never had it, but I watched a lot of videos on it and it reminds me of it. But anyways, I'm taking that same colour that I used first just to buff out those edges right here. I'm just going to take a little swatch at number 14, which is this one at the bottom here. I just want to see what the colour is like. Kind of like it. It's an orange. It's like a red orange, a brick. Now I'm going to take that colour there that I tried out just gently. And I'm going to softly blend that through, like into the socket. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a dent right here because I've stuck my brush in it a couple times. Compared to this one, I've stuck my brush in it a load of times, there's not even a little dent, but here it's got a little dent in it. I think some of the colours really are very powdery and there's a lot of fallout. So far, I'm liking it. They're blendable, which is good. I want to put... The inner corner isn't too covered up at the moment because I am going to highlight that regardless. But I do want to put the shimmer on the eyelids. And I have two options in my mind. This one here and this one here. This one's the most eye-catching to me and I really want to swatch it. So I'm going to swatch it. This should be... Oh, cute. It's kind of like changed in the middle of it. It's so iridescent. It's beautiful. Let me just try out this one at the top here. Wow. This one's a lot darker. I'm going to take this middle one here, number 9, which is like the first iridescent one, the one to the right. Over here, the lighter purple. I'm going to start applying that on the middle of my eye and I'm just going to see how it pans out really. I feel like it looks a lot more better if I bring it closer to the inner corner. Yeah, that looks cute. Alright, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a smaller brush and I'm going to take that same purple that I used to smoke out the eyes with, that is number 16, and I'm going to pack that on the outer corner of my eyes. We're going to bring that back in and we're going to use that purple as a base and then we're going to use this to smoke out the outer corner just to add some definition to this look. I'm also going to run that on the lower lash line. making sure it's more intense on the outer corner. I'm just gonna pack some more of that purple on again. Really can't have enough shimmer, honestly. I'm gonna add the Clinique Quick Liner for Eyes in Black Cherry in my waterline quick. If I do get some on my lash line, I'm just going to blend it out with my fingers. It doesn't really harm the look or anything. It actually intensifies it a bit more. You know, you can always make something out of your mistakes. And again, I'm going to take that same purple, the dark one. I'm going to run that under my eyes again. I'm trying to intensify the lower lash line because I want to put more, I want to put shimmer, more of that purple at the top down here. So I'm going to take that purple shimmer again, the one I used for my eyelids. I just want to blend that all the way through my lower lash line. I'm going to add some highlighter to the inner corner of my eyes. I'm going to use the Goddess of Love by I Heart Makeup, which is now called I Heart Revolution, to the inner corner of my eyes, just here, and under the arch of my eyebrows. Okay, for me this eye look is completed, so I'm just going to add some lashes and I'll be right back at the end of the video with everything that's done. Okay, so this is the final look. Again, I went with a neutral lip. Clear glossy lips for me go with almost everything, and that's how I like it, especially in this weather. This is my favourite gloss. It glistens pink purple in the sun, so it kind of goes with this look. But regardless, the eyeshadow palette, which is the Treasure Chest. The Treasure Chest by Barry M, which is $12.99. There's a few things I can say. Let's start off by saying this colour down at the bottom here, this one, number 15, very powdery. There's quite a big dip in here already. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's already quite a big dip in here from my brush. It's very powdery. It's pigmented, but again, it's very powdery, so there's a lot of fallout, You tap your brush in it once and it's already like broken apart on the palette, which is something that I don't appreciate, but you know, it always depends on the ingredients that they use. And yeah, so talc, they usually said if the first thing that they put in the ingredients list is talc, then you know it's going to be powdery, but that's like usually matte eyeshadows. But again, so that's the only thing that I can mention. This one in particular, I haven't tried the rest of them, but this one in particular is very powdery, and I'll just show you quickly. And it just creates a lot of powder in the palette. Like, there's already a big dip in there, but it does create a lot of powder fallout. But that's just one thing I could mention. Regardless, the palette's very nice, very blendable. As you can see, the eyeshadow, I didn't even try the eyeshadows wet, so you can imagine how bright and shiny and shimmery they'll be. This is dry, so it's already nice and shimmery, so imagine if it was wet, it would be stunning. So there's so many colours in here that I'm so excited to use. Like, honestly, I love shimmers. Palettes like this with like iridescent, metallic, that is just my soft spot. It just hits me right here in the chest, and I'm like, I need to buy it. And that's what happens, and I bought it. Regardless, $13.99, which is still quite expensive for me. I'm more of a drugstore person because I work in a drugstore, but it's still quite expensive for a drugstore palette, you know. It's almost verging to L'Oreal prices, but comparing this palette to a L'Oreal palette, I'm more going to go for this one. But regardless, yeah, it's a very nice palette. I think it's quite worth it at this point. Though, I should mention, for me personally, just my kind of taste, I would love more, maybe if they made one more row of mattes. I'm a half matte, half shimmer person. Now, if they had a palette that was just just one row bigger, maybe a little bit more pricey, that's fair enough, but if it was one row bigger with 2 mattes and 2 shimmers, then definitely I'd probably give this a 10 out of 10, because I just need more mattes in my life. Mattes and shimmers go together perfectly, because that's how I would create a look. I don't know if people just do shimmer looks, but I'm more of a matte and a shimmer, create anything. So I would have loved like a straight up black, like a matte black in this. It would go really well. But this is a great palette, really like it. It's not out yet, just so you know. This is the lucky thing about doing reviews on new things, because I work in a drugstore and we receive everything before they're even out, like a week or 2 before they're even coming out or they've even been revealed. So yeah, this isn't out yet, but it should be coming out soon, maybe in a week or 2's time, for a new promotion. But again, this is the look, very nice, very blendable. I had no problems with blending out the colours, I had no problems with the shimmer, it blends out really nicely. I have nothing else to say. It's pretty good. It's pretty darn good. If they had more mattes, maybe they might release another palette called another name. Who knows? Hopefully. This is the palette. This is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share and comment. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.